Hello. I try so hard with face masks to wear them, but they just really bother me. Like, it's just 15 minutes, but yeah, I'm just gonna be painting my nails and talking. I don't know. I've had a weird last week. I just feel weird and I guess disassociatory. And I'm learning a lot, particularly, okay, I thought I was going to talk about being an artist. My mental illness, as always. Oh my god, I can't with the fucking face mask. It's really cute though. But I also struggle with painting my nails. I just have a hard time sitting here until they're dry. I usually mess them up. Sitting still's hard. But anyways, I feel weird because I think I saw how distorted I view the world, and it's kind of scary and weird. And I feel like I can't trust myself, even though that's not true, but I do think I should be more trusting of others. Yeah, I feel like I've grown a lot the past week or so, but it's rapid growth, and it's kind of painful. I mean, usually growth is supposed to be more the thumb's always so freaking hard. Growth is supposed to be gradual, or it's not really supposed to be anything, but it usually is, so I think that's understandable. I'm gonna make them ladybugs, but I don't have black nail polish, so I think I'm just gonna use a Sharpie. Oh, I also don't have top coat, or I might just wait because my mom has top coat and black nail polish. Painting my own nails is usually a multiple day process anyways. That's why I don't do it very often. And I think at the start of this I said that I would be painting my nails and stuff, but I don't know, also film myself doing other self-care. I don't really know what part of the video this will be over. I'm kind of just talking. So I don't know I think that if you're neurotypical, you can struggle with these things, but I think maybe it is more of a neurodivergent type of thing. The distorted lens, I don't know, it seems like everyone can be rather trustworthy on their perception of reality, and I can't. I don't know if I think I've said it a little bit on this channel before, but I don't know if I've listed them out like this, but I did research, I guess, when I had this I don't want to say awakening, what word am I looking for? Epiphany? Yeah. On the bipolar brain, PTSD, and OCD. I learned some stuff that I do want to get into. But yeah, obviously we struggle with black and white thinking and overgeneralization. And I just want to talk about my experience with that. I don't know, I feel it's always taboo on the internet to be I was fighting with my boyfriend, but that's so normal, such a normal part of life. So when we fight, it's usually because he hurts my feelings, and then I usually struggle with it for hours afterwards. And I really recently was thinking about that, struggling when people hurt my feelings, I guess. It's just hard to see, kind of. For a long time, I don't know, I've been, wanting things to get better, not they're horrible, just progressive, I guess. I've had a progressive mindset, but it's still been hard to see just the reality of the situation, the facts, and what's really going on. I feel I've never really known what's going on around me since I was a kid, and that's kind of normal when you're a kid, but in a different way than that childlike unawareness. I just don't sometimes when people are talking to me, I don't think I get it's I don't have context, or I don't have all of the information. I don't know. Yeah, I would literally think so hard and be what can I do to be better, whatever. But I still have such big feelings that even when I'm thinking about what I can do better, I'm thinking about what would hurt my feelings and what I would want to change, and it's very weird. I know they encourage that somewhat. I think you should treat people how you want to be treated, but I feel like none of this is making sense. I might just throw this whole thing away. I just think I place a lot of value on people, like, well, first of all, everything, if I see everything in black and white, that includes people as well. And my brain tries to categorize them, protect myself, I guess, because, like, in the past, I don't know, every time I've been hurt deeply by someone, I remember thinking afterwards, like, okay, what can we learn from this? What can we do to make sure that this never happens again? And then I set, like, rules for myself, warning signs that I look for in other people. But yeah, overgeneralization is an unhealthy thought pattern, and rules don't apply to everything, and not everything's a black and white situation. Things are gray. When you say that, like, you're a bad person if you litter, that just, I don't know. What if you accidentally litter one day? Or what if, like, some saint, like, just has a bad day and litters? Like, are they automatically a bad person just because you know a bad person that litters? I don't know if that metaphor or whatever landed. But yeah, I just want there to be rules. Maybe I think that's, like, another way that I try to have some sort of control in this world, is that, okay, like, this world's confusing, but if I have these rules, then things kind of make sense, and I feel, yeah, a little bit more in control, or that I know what to do, or that, you know. And every time something bad happens to me, I always, like, keep losing my train of thought. Ugh, the right hand is so hard. I think that, you know, I don't know, I struggled as well when I would see things on the internet, you know, and they'd be like, if you wanted to, he would, or, like, if they cared, they would do this, or, like, even with parents online, it'll be like, mom shouldn't do this, and whatever, and if they do, then you should cut them off. Like, it's just, like, everything's black and white on the internet. People love to do that, like, post one thing, girl, he didn't get you flowers this Valentine's Day, dump him. And it's like, that doesn't apply to everybody. And probably for normal people, that's an easy distinction. Like, if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, then move on. Like, keep scrolling. But for me, especially after going through spiritual psychosis, I just feel like everything has a meaning, and everything, like, comes across my page for a reason. And I really try to make it apply. And I have that rule thing. I just, you know, I'm like, I don't know. Obviously, I've let people treat me pretty badly in the past, so I don't fucking know, and this person seems to know. So if they say that that's what self-love is, you know, kind of have to find things on your own. I hate painting my nails, but I, like, love to have them done, and I've been wanting to have, like, ladybug nails for a while. Kind of creative and fun, artsy, self-expression or whatever. Okay, almost done. I think you're supposed to do a second coat. I don't want to do it, but I think I'm going to. Ugh. And then I have to sit here. I don't do good at just sitting and doing nothing. Spray them so it can freaking dry as fast as possible, because I hate this shit. I've learned recently about, like, attachment styles, and I have in the past, but it's just I had a different mind and maturity this time researching it. In the past, I've figured out that I'm an anxious avoidant, but the issues that I'm facing right now are very anxious. So I did just look up anxious attachment style. It's just weird what anxiety makes us do in relationships, and I think I can be hypercritical, and I want to fix things, and I want things to be better, and I want everyone to be happy, but that's just not, like, a reality most of the time. You know, anxious and avoidant is, like, two sides of the same coin. Obviously, avoidance isn't the answer, but I do think as an anxious person, I can learn from avoidant people that, like, it's not that big of a deal. Nothing's that serious, and we don't have to talk about things right now, and we don't have to fix it right now, and we don't have to be perfect, but we don't want to avoid. We don't want to sweep issues under the rug and just, like, not look at them, but we also acceptance, I guess. Yes, that is a big word that I've been learning about, growing with, whatever. Just accepting people where they are, accepting yourself where you are. Obviously, we should all strive to be better, but being in a shame spiral, shaming other people, making them feel bad. It just does not do any good. And even if we're trying to help people, if it's making them feel bad, I feel like I'm being rather vague. Hopefully this is applicable. I don't know. Bad things are gonna happen, and to some level it's inevitable. So I'm not mad at myself in the past for being overprotective of myself, if that's what I needed, but I just feel like it's not self-serving now, so long after that has happened. The sexual assault, I don't think I mentioned it in this video, but that's what I've been referring to a couple of times. Sorry, that's probably confusing. Yeah, it's just not serving me anymore. I actually feel like it's very much holding me back, so I'm gonna let it go. There's so many other things I could get into, like shame spirals and things. I think I just touched on a lot. It was pretty general, so I could deep dive into several things, but I think that's all I want to say for now. Thank you for listening if you've made it this far. I talk about a lot of deep stuff, and I kind of just treat this like a video diary of sorts. Vlogs and talking and thrifting and putting together outfits and arting. So yeah, if you're interested in that, you can subscribe or whatever. I hope this was helpful. I feel like I just kind of rambled and it was kind of messy and disorganized. I don't know. I've become aware, I think. My awareness has grown, but I'm still learning and processing, planning. So yeah, I don't know everything. And that's the acceptance I was talking about earlier. That's it. That's all I have to say. I could just keep being here and talking. So I'm just gonna say bye. Okay, bye.